homegrown AML superstars as we're seeing here in this opening contest.
Yes, sir, and none better than I can think of to start off than, as we've already talked about, All Ego Ethan Page taking on this individual who seems to have had a rocket ship strapped to his back here lately, Brad, and has shot to stardom here at AML Wrestling and pretty much all over the globe. One half of the international superstars, but I don't want to take the fireworks away from this young man. Blanco, Loco, one half of the international superstars and a staple here recently at AML Wrestling, set to go one-on-one with All Ego Ethan Page.
Yeah, this is going to be really interesting to see how this one develops. Like you mentioned, Josh, Blanco Loco has had the rocket ship strapped to him in recent weeks and months. And on this, really the culmination of the AML calendar year, we're going to see here if Blanco Loco can carry that momentum into perhaps starting off 2020 with a huge win. We're going to see up and down the card who's going to put themselves in the best position for the calendar year to come and who is going to maybe score perhaps career-changing wins and losses here on really the biggest night of the AML calendar year.
Yes, sir, career-changing. You said it exactly right. If Blanco Loco is able to notch a win against Ethan Page here in our opening contest, you got to think that's a nice little notch in the belt.
Positively, and you want to talk about two guys who could main event on almost any card in the country. You're looking at them. Should be an unbelievable opening matchup. I like the referee checking the mask. Blanco Loco, you know, not known to be a dirty fighter, but I like the referee checking the mask just in case.
Yes, sir. And last night at the Wrestlecade Super Show, Blanco Loco, one of the final four men in the Top Rope Belts Battle Royal, with men such like Falaba, Jax, Dane. So very impressive. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work there, Ethan.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Blanco Loco lasted longer in that Battle Royal than anyone else on the full-time AML roster.
That's exactly right. One of the final four, final three, and Ethan Page trying to get an unfair advantage here earlier. If it up top doesn't work, let's go down low.
Of course, Ethan Page, we saw challenge C.W. Anderson back on Friday night at the Showcase of Champions for the AML Championship. That AML Championship be defended later tonight, and of course, Ethan Page was on the winning end of a huge six-man tag at the Wrestlecade Super Show, but he needs to keep his eye on the ball here, or someone as fast and furious as Blanco Loco will surprise him.
Exactly. Pikachu may not be an official member of the International Superstars, but he definitely has his hand in their winning ways, as Blanco Loco, the Sultan of the Sky, shows exactly where that nickname comes from, Brad.
Good combination. He's got Page rocked and reeling here. Follows it up with a, down south we call that a jaw jacker. Cover, only got two.
I love it. And a jam-packed Benton Convention Center here for the day after.
Yeah, we want to sincerely thank the fans from all over the globe who have joined us for this huge three-day weekend, Wrestlecade Weekend 2019, coming to a close here on AML Wrestling the day after.
Ooh. Ouch.
Talked to people this weekend from Japan, from Australia.
Yes, sir.
Fans from California, Arizona, New York, Georgia, Florida, all points in between. I think I even saw somebody from parts unknown.
I think there were a few of those this weekend, Brad. Ethan Page letting this crowd here in Winston-Salem know he's going to do whatever he wants. And as you said, Brad, took C.W. Anderson to his limit at Showcase of Champions. Came up a little short for the AML Wrestling Championship, so might have a little bit of a chip on his shoulder here tonight.
And in talking about this whole weekend as a whole, Friday night, Saturday night, and here we are on Sunday afternoon, also a story that's going to factor into almost every match is fatigue, especially guys like Ethan Page, like C.W. Anderson, who have competed multiple times this weekend already.
Yep.
I saw C.W. Anderson had a gnarly gash on his calf, on his shin rather, from his match with Rhino last night. Who's banged up? Does someone maybe who's in, their biggest match of the weekend today, do they have an advantage over someone like an Ethan Page or C.W. Anderson who's on their third match of the weekend?
Yes,
we'll
sir.
see that play out.
Definitely. Myself and Blake Chadwick had mentioned that at Showcase of Champions, that some of these guys that have 2, 3, 4 matches this weekend, are they giving it 100% every single time? Of course they are, but how much can be left in the tank at the end of the weekend? And as you said, Ethan Page with a big win at the Wrestlecade Super Show, came up short against C.W. Anderson and went for the ride from Blanco Loco.
Man. Ran right through him on the shoulder tackle.
Yeah, you don't want to be standing on the tracks when the train's coming through there, Blanco.
This is a big man.
Yeah, a lot of these individuals, they're deceptively large. You see them on screen, whether it be pay-per-views or your weekly favorite wrestling product, and you see them in there with other large individuals, and then you see them in person at the Wrestlecade weekend, and you realize some of the size, the muscle, and the charisma. Man, the charisma was flowing at the Fan Fest yesterday, and Ethan Page, one of those, saw a line at his table every time he was available. And these fans here, though, getting behind Blanco.
Blanco firing away. He doesn't have a position to really get much leverage on the swing. He doesn't have a position to really put much power behind the swing with Ethan leaning over him like that.
Yeah, and Ethan Page has been on a tear in the professional wrestling world over the last year. Like we said, currently one half of the Impact Wrestling Tag Team Champions. A very successful vlog, which I find humorous and entertaining if you haven't caught it.
Certainly opinionated on the internet.
That's what that's for, right?
Certainly opinionated on the internet.
The internet, where you go to let your opinions be heard, right? Oh, I like that.
Swing and a miss. Blanco needs to use his quickness here. He's got a great, powerful upper body, but I don't know if he can outpower this big man. The quickness is what's going to do it for Blanco Loco.
Oh, going up top, going to the sky again.
Caught him!
Cover. Ooh, so close.
No body weight over the shoulders there. He had the body weight distributed over the sternum. You want to put your weight on the shoulders. That's what counts for the pinfall.
Leverage, anatomy, physics, all of that goes into account, even on the simplest of things, such as a lateral press. Oh, that's Pikachu.
We've got some in the crowd, too.
You would think that the amount of Pikachu has been in the International Superstars matches, he'd have enough XP to evolve by now. Oh!
Blanco playing a little too much time with an with an inanimate object there, and Page may have caught him.
Oh, he held on. Very nice. Beautiful transition from All Ego.
Cover dead center of the ring. Oh, he almost got him. He almost got him. Blanco Loco must keep focused on the task at hand. He needs to not worry about a sentimental, inanimate object. He needs to worry about the object that is in motion towards him, and that, in this case, is Ethan Page.
You talk about emotional attachment. I think Ethan Page has got that in mind. Maybe a little bit of head games here from the Impact Wrestling star. Oh!
That's not very nice. I mean, clearly this means something to that guy. Clearly that's not very nice.
It means something to these fans here, too. Listen to those boos, Brad.
Loco caught him.
Coming in from the back door.
Almost like a 916.
Hey, I see what you did there, Brad. Blanco Loco going up top, the Sultan of the Sky.
Double stomp, got nothing. Swing and a miss. Oh, with the strap from Pikachu, caught him. Small package, he beat him.
Wow, Blanco.
With the strap from the backpack.
Blanco Loco able to pick up the victory. Shoot an assist to Pikachu on that one, Brad. Blanco Loco picking up a win for our opening contest of